Beyond the rim of the starlight, my love is wandering in starflight. All right, tonight on whatever we're calling this Star Trek show now, Dr. John Price and I, frankly, legally experts in Star Trek, will be speaking tonight about whatever the hell's going on with those 3 Star Trek episodes on For All Mankind. We're also going to be speaking about Wrath of Khan. Star Trek.
That probably threw everybody off. What with that being from a couple of years ago and not Randall. I don't know. Speaking of Randall, here he is. There he is. Hey, Randall. Did that freak you out? Because it freaked me out a little.
For a second there, I was like, did I click on the wrong StreamYard link?
That's literally what I did. I'm like, hey, I think I clicked the wrong one. Oh, well. I was trying to get the 7-second Mark Finn thing going. DORK COURT, that funny thing he did. And yet I made everybody listen to 40 seconds of me from last year singing about idiocy. Anyway, what's happening, man?
Just life. Life is happening. How about you?
That's a very good thematic thing for our movie today, Hostiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Mimi had to go up north to visit her dad. He's not feeling that great, so I'm by myself, and I just wanted to watch something cool like Battle Angel Alita or some other thing. I don't know. I'd even watch Ad Astra before this thing because at least there was a lunar rover thing fight on the moon, even though that fucking show was very bleak. Anyway, how did you find this, and why did you make me watch it, and how long will it take you to apologize?
Well, we've talked about Westerns, and I heard a lot of I think this movie was nominated for a couple of awards. And of course it's Christian Bale, which I think, he's a fantastic actor. So I was just very curious about it, plus when you see the ensemble cast, you think you're going to get a lot, but surprisingly, we didn't, in my opinion, I felt like we didn't get enough of the ensemble cast. It was just definitely very heavily focused on, Wes Studi or Studi. I don't know how you say his name.
Yeah, I think it's a long U.
Yeah. Him along with, I think Adam Beach, and then Christian Bale and Rosamond Pike. I think those were probably the main actors.
Really? No Jesse Plemons? No TIMOTAY?
Jesse Plemons, like I said, he's part of the ensemble cast.
TIMOTAY Chalamet.
Oh, dude, Timothy. I mean, what's funny is this had to have been before his career really blew up. So I think.
What do you consider his career blowing up about? Because I think he had a pretty good track for an actor.
I forget the name of the movie.
And then he had a pretty good turn on what was that show? Homeland. He plays the daughter's shitty rich boy boyfriend for 6 or 8 episodes. Yeah, with Claire Danes and.
Oh, okay, yeah, I hadn't seen the show. I didn't even know he was on it.
I mean, it's just what I'm saying is, why would you, right? But it's around this time. It's it's actually a little earlier. It's a little earlier because this is 2016, right?
I think it was 2017.
27. Okay. Jesus. Was it August or September? Because that's going to completely change my point. There's a lot of that going on the internet where somebody goes, no, that's not right. Or if you have just a stupid typo and you don't care about autocorrect, people will fucking go crazy for an hour at you. And I'm just
it's true.
In the old days, I used to try to have conversations with people about stuff like that. And now I just delete it. I don't care.
I don't blame you.
Who cares? Well, in the old days, chances approached 100%. It was a real person on the other end, no matter how stupid or dipshittery they were being.
Right.
And now I don't even believe that.
It could be a bot. Yeah.
I
Could
believe
be
it's
AI.
you and me and maybe 17 to 18 other people on the internet that are real, and everything else is just stupidity.
Yeah.
And I'm not so sure about Marco. You know what I mean? I just said that to see if he was listening.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about this movie. Oh my God, there was a lot going on, and yet nothing at the same time. You know what I mean? You can tell somebody the complete story of this in about 90 seconds.
Can I give it a comparison?
Can I just say it's beautiful though? Like usually when there's something like that going on, I'm like, this is the most boring movie ever. But I missed it because it was so well shot.
Yes.
And it wasn't like there was a couple like look at the Grand Vista things of the Old West, right?
Yeah.
But like the shots that I just loved were like the weird shot where like eight or nine of them are all trying to cross this like 1 foot stream, or like the bit at the end when Tommy finally gets Ben Foster or whoever that is, and they're just in this meadow with a couple of trees with a couple of dead guys there. And it's like the saddest fucking thing ever, you know? And yet at the same time, it's like, wow, you know, I ran out of Rice Krispies this morning. I totally agree with that guy. It's just time to give it up. You know what I mean? It was like, I'm not sure that a movie this bleak passes what I like getting out of movies.
Right.
And I knew that was happening, so I went to go see Crime 101 today.
Oh, nice.
I saw it in between. I'm like, I can't finish this movie all in one shot, man. I can't. And so then I went and watched that, and I was like, okay, that's great. Okay, I'm ready for this bleak existential existence. Anyway.
So my comparison is it's The Departed, but in Western time.
Okay. I haven't seen The Departed either. Because
you haven't seen The Departed?
Randall, well, everything I just said, why would I go see The Departed? Why would I see that? I want to see stuff that I can't see in my regular life. And like when I lived in Boston, that was The Departed, like all the time. I'm like, it's not entertaining to me. So the story of this movie was not entertaining to me either. Oh my God. It kind of reminded me of Hell on Wheels, the bit when he ends up in the Mormon fort for like ever. Yeah. And like, it's just people tied up talking to each other about how stuff sucks. Like, I guess you could do that for 3 or 4 episodes in a TV show because you have the A and C story going on too. But when it's just a movie, it's relentless.
Oh yeah.
And so I was not entertained.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I mean,
I feel badly saying that though, right? Because like you said, it's high quality. Mm-hmm. The cast is incredible. Yeah. The writer and director, it's the same guy, Scott Cooper, I guess.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, he crushed it. It's great, but I can't recommend it to anybody. You know what I mean? I'm like, I think you should watch Robot Jocks before. Yeah, you know what I mean? Something like that.
It's not a fun film.
Yeah,
you know, but if you just want something that's just like, okay, so like I'm glad like when you gave me a little input on the film, I hadn't watched it. I hadn't started watching it yet. But like I knew you had started watching it, so when you gave a little input,
this is a bleak-ass movie, that bit.
Yeah. And so just that alone with like from the trailer and clips that I've seen, I'm like, this isn't a movie that I can sit down and enjoy a meal. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna watch in a couple episodes of Scrubs and eat a meal, and then when I'm done with Scrubs,
that's how I watch TV, totally.
Yeah, then I'm gonna be like, okay, now I'm ready to watch it. And that first 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes is crazy. You know, just like how dark, you know, that movie is, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the whole it's cool. I like it. I mean, it's a high quality movie. And as long as I guess I could recommend it to people as long as I like brief them how bleak and relentless it is.
Yeah.
And there's bits where I had to turn on the captioning because everybody's trying to talk past their beard.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I had to do the same thing.
And the guy, I forget his name, but the guy who the last guy from his campaign that made it with him, the guy who had the waxed mustache.
Yeah, yeah, I know you're talking about.
As a guy with this going on with his little whiskers, let me tell you, that guy is a fop. He is a dandy. He is, because they're out in the fucking, Midwest on horses.
Yeah.
Drinking friggin', I don't know, mesquite or something instead of coffee because they ran out of coffee like 200 clicks ago.
Yeah.
For that guy to still have mustache wax and get up and do that to his face every morning, because you have to redo that, is beyond, like, that was the only part of the movie I didn't believe. I was like, there's no fucking way.
I remember that actor from Sherlock Holmes 2.
Oh, yeah.
Looked up his name. It's kind of easy to remember his name if you can remember the director, Paul Thomas Anderson. This guy's name is Paul Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. His name's Paul Anderson.
Thomas Anderson?
Or is it Thomas Anderson? I couldn't have it wrong.
That's from The Matrix.
Yeah. But it's 2 out of the 3 names.
Anyway. Yeah. I mean, I just couldn't understand it because he had that thick, I don't know, spring. And he thought, I'm like, is Mike Myers in this? No, it's a different guy. But ordinarily I just like give up. But Walker hipped me to that. He's like, Dad, you know what all the old people do? They just put the closed captioning on. And you'll like that because then you can look at your phone and look up and read and listen and do all that input. And so, I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is one of those things where I put the caption on. And it worked. Like I said, it's weird. I mean, I can't say I enjoyed that movie or I liked it, but I'm glad I watched it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was good. I didn't feel like I wasted my time. Although near the end, it was getting kind of tight to see if I could eat dinner and get here on time finishing the movie. So near the end, I just would click we have our fast forward button on our TV. It does 10 seconds. Just goes, there's like a cool little icon. It's like round with a little arrow with a 10 in the middle. So when you hit it, you know that you're just going forward 10 seconds. So when she goes, oh, it's ridiculous. It's raining outside. No, she says, this is nonsense. I like that. That's nonsense. Just get in here. And he's like, okay, well, after I go break up my friends killing each other. And then he gets in and he goes to sleep. And I just went 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 7 times. So that's a minute and 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Where they burned a minute and 10 seconds in a 2-hour movie of them just laying next to each other in bed.
Yeah.
Not saying anything. And it's cool because bits of movies like that, it's like a tone poem. You're like, okay, I get what's happening here. But like, on the other hand, like I just paid $15 to watch Chris Hemsworth and fucking Halle Berry and Mark Ruffalo just drive around LA.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is more like me getting value.
Sure. Oh no, I totally get it. Like, I've been so tired from work, and like I was pushing myself to get this movie finished last night, and I literally had to do almost a rewatch right after I finished it, because I was like, some parts of it I was like falling asleep and waking up, and so I'm just like, some parts of it I was thinking like, wait a minute, I don't remember. Let me go back, and so I'm like rewatching parts of the film all over again. And so like what's his name? You said his name earlier. Ben Foster. His character, part
Angel.
of me was like, huh?
That's Angel from First Class.
Yeah. I was like, I was wondering like, why was he arrested? So I go back and finally like I see the conversation between him and Christian Bale. Well, not Ben Foster, but Christian Bale and one of his superiors. And he's like, oh, I need you to do me a favor, like And then he's like, we got to send them back over there. He's like, why? Because he murdered a family or whatever, like a hostile family, and with an axe. So it's like, but like I didn't recall ever seeing that or hearing that conversation. So it was just one of those. I went back and rewatched that just to like get more info and be like, okay, this makes more sense now.
It does make more sense after you get a little more information about that. Like that's why the colonel was like regrettably asking him. It's like because he knew that they served together, and and he knew that they did.
Right.
I'll just talk to Chris and whoever's listening. They you know what? Now that Randall's not here, I'm gonna say I love the end. He's like, okay, goodbye. I hope you're fine. Well, I wish the best for you going to Chicago. And then he's like, okay, bye. And then gets on the train anyway. Just not with them. I kind of wanted to see the next like half hour of their lives when they get to the rail car. I mean, the train car that has all the food. Anyway.
Yeah.
You didn't hear the end of that, did you? Just the end of the movie. I just like, what happened? What did you think of the end?
Oh, I think, because like he's retired now.
Yeah, he's not in his soldier stuff, so
no. I mean, like he,
gonna go make his peace with his soul.
That's the whole thing about this. That's the whole thing about this movie is he's doing this mission that he didn't want to do. His one last thing that he had to do so he could retire, and so he did it. It's almost like
that's not what happened. That's not why he retired. He retired because of the events of the movie, right? That he didn't want to turn into all those guys, right?
Well, yeah, no, but what do you call it? His time was coming up.
Yeah, but his last mission
from,
was getting the cancer Indian. Oh, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, what's his name? The guy from Avatar, Stephen Lang. He's
Facebook
telling him.
Friend of mine, by the way.
Huh?
I said Facebook friend of mine, by the way. He's a super nice guy.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome, man. I became a fan of his since Avatar.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody did, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, his career really blew up, and he's been around for a while.
I just meant he's perfect for that.
Yeah.
If you knew who he was, you became a fan after Avatar.
Nice,
like,
yeah.
Hey, that guy's got a point.
I wish I had 10 men like you. Yeah. But no, like he's telling Christian Bale's character, he's like, hey, I know your retirement's coming up. But I need for you to do something for me, and you're pretty much the only one I feel like I can rely on to get this done, And so it's just one of those situations where it's like Christian Bale didn't want to do it. What's interesting is like how much he was filled with hate in the beginning, and it's hard to tell where in the film he all of a sudden is like, oh, I don't feel so bad,
Randall's ready to watch Hell Comes to Frogtown.
I've never heard of that one.
LOL. Yeah, me neither, but it's a comedy one. You know who would know? Steve Euchern would know that one.
Okay.
That's Timothy Connolly, the guy who I should have played our song. He did the song for Dork Trek.
Oh, okay.
The song we use. He didn't do that for it, but he let us use it, which I really appreciate. It's a good song.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry, no, I meant so pretty much the literally exact end of it when he's saying goodbye.
Yeah.
To Mrs. Quaid and what's her name? Little Bear, I think.
Black Bear.
Yeah, he gives her the copy of Julius Caesar that he's reading.
Yeah.
And they're all like really overcome with emotion. They're all thinking about the events of how they knew each other and what they got to get there, and how there was like 12 of them, and there's only 3 at the end, and they're all nice and clean, and she's going off to civilization. He's going off to his world, and they don't want to speak too much about it. She's like, "You're a good man, Joe." And she does everything except say she loves him, and he's like, "Yes, I know. That's how it goes. Yeah, you're right. Okay, goodbye." And he stands there on the thing, and the train cooks off, and they're just sitting there thinking, "Oh, that's crazy." And then he sort of like just gets on the train at the end and walks it through the caboose. So when you split for a second, I was like, I want to see the next 10 or 20 minutes of that.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be really surprised when he's on the train and he gets in to get a sandwich while they're getting tea. And they're like, what the fuck?
It's going to pull a Dark Knight Rises, right?
But I
you see him sitting on the train and he's just like nods to them. They're like,
I think it's better. I think they're going to end up all together. They're going to be.
I think so. Yeah. I mean,
family.
What is it? They mentioned he's going to get his pension. He's retired. Right. What is he going to do now? What is he going to do with his life? You know, and like there's this bond that he has with the woman
in Chicago with his new wife and adopted kid.
Yeah.
That's easily. But the thing I liked about it is whatever you want to happen is what happened there, because they're all together on the train.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought that was cool.
But I mean, how crazy for her character, her life to change so much, to lose her 3 children, her husband, the ranch or whatever, the farm that they were at, you know, to like now, you know, she's going to go live somewhere else completely, an adopted son, and then, you know, Christian Bale's character, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, let's name off like, you know, the cast, right? You've got obviously Christian Bale, Rosamond Pike. Then you had Jonathan Majors, which also same thing, right? Jonathan Majors' career hadn't blown up at this point. Timothée Chalamet, which he didn't have that many lines, and surprisingly was rocking a French accent.
Desjardins.
Yeah. And then Jesse Plemons, Ben Foster. There's a couple other guys, like one guy I looked up, apparently like he did music for Yellowstone.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He was the one guy that was like singing.
Oh, like, right. I was going to say that's the worst part of that movie, because you have to listen to him sing about, oh, the bird with the broken wings and will she ever heal? It's like, hey man, that's pretty on the nose.
Yeah, yeah. Like there wasn't really much happy moments except for like you saw Christian Bale with one of the guys early in the movie where they're reminiscing old times, and you just see like Christian Bale like smiling and laughing, like, oh, those were the days. Like that was maybe the one like happy moment.
Yeah, it was bleak. I mean, I don't really have much to say about it because, hey, remember when that guy was dying of cancer and then the guy wanted to kill himself, but he gave his tobacco and said sorry. That was a good scene. You know, it's like it's hard to say, like because you just saw it. You know what I'm saying? That was powerfully acted and well, like, you know, it's one of those moments sometimes in a story where the guy knows that he's just going to call it a day. And then it's just, how is that going to take its form, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, just everything about it is like, you know, the circumstances are so bleak, it's hard to make the best of it. You know what I mean?
It was like every time there was conflict, like, bam, someone's dead. Bam, someone's dead. And so it was just one of those, like, it's really, that's why I like The Departed. Like, you hadn't seen it, but in The Departed, like, you have again this huge ensemble of people, and like one by one, dead, you know, and you're just like, this is what, you know, people aren't used to. They're used to seeing sort of like a certain formula or certain, you know, like, okay, maybe this person's going to die, but this person's going to live. You're not going to sit there and think like, oh my God, almost everybody died. That's insane.
You could tell though who was going to live. You knew that Christian Bale and Rosamond Pike were going to be alive at the end.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I was in and out of that movie.
Maybe Bale, maybe you'd make the argument that he would sacrifice himself one last time for everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, you need him standing up going, oh, that sucked, but American exceptionalism.
Yeah.
You know, you need that shot. And that's why I like that, because I thought that's what we were getting right at the end. And then he's just kind of strolling down the planks, and then right at the last second, he runs out of out of deck and then steps onto the train again.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, come on, man. You might as well have hopped on there and started singing, I'm going to Chicago, and there's a cute girl on the
Good
train
vibrations.
who likes me. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on. Anyway.
No, I mean, I think one of the things that stands out in that last scene of the movie is like the slow motion part. Just seeing him like slow motion, like making his way to the end of the. I mean, like I could see it happening. I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna get on that train. He's gonna.
Well, there's nothing else to do. What's he gonna do? Step off the end and fall 4 feet and turn his ankle and have to be killed.
It's either that or like he's walking back towards the train and looks like he's about to get on it, but then just stops and then just like lets it go.
I think I've learned something though. I can't. I have nothing to say about a movie like that, especially Christian Bale. I'm not really sure that I like him as an actor.
Okay.
I'm not sure I could put my finger on it other than my crazy distaste for the Nolan Batman that he's in. So, because everything else I've seen him in, he's all right. He's obviously a good actor, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but the projects he chooses are just not my kind of thing, so I don't care.
Well, I understand. I very much enjoy American Psycho.
No, there's no way I'd like that movie.
You would like Willem Dafoe in it.
I probably would. I've read the book, man. So that's why
I don't know how close it is to the book, though.
That's why I didn't see the movie. But if it's about those themes, I don't care. Not wasting my time.
Yeah.
There's free shit on Tubi I haven't seen.
It became like a cult hit, like I remember watching it the first time and I was just like, eh. But then I remember they were like doing this like special like top 100 horror films of this decade or whatever. And it was on there and they were kind of like making their reason as to like, this is why this movie's so interesting and so good. And they break down like the performance, like, DiCaprio almost got that role. I think he passed on it. So Christian Bale got really lucky and got that movie. But like, the Huey Lewis in the News scene, like, I like how this character, he's a psycho. He's a psychopath.
No, why are we talking about this movie, man?
Huh?
I said, why are we talking about this movie?
Because of Christian Bale.
I know, but I literally just told you I don't like that movie. I'm not going to see that movie. I don't like Christian Bale. And then you're like going off on him. Like, what's your end game in this conversation? Are you just trying to talk me into it?
My end game is miracles can happen.
Can't.
Miracles can happen.
Not with this. Trust me.
Maybe Walker will watch this and be like, "Man, that sounds really good." And he's like, "Hey, Daddy, we're gonna watch American Psycho," and you're gonna be
He
like,
would never say that to me because he knows how I feel about Christian Bale. So listen, do you know what was the name of that girl that was in the not the second Deadpool movie, who played the Luck girl? I always forget.
Oh, Zazie Beetz.
Zazie Beetz is in a new movie, and I didn't catch what it's called. I think it's something funky like "They gonna kill you," like they instead of "they're gonna kill you." It's "they gonna kill you," and the conceit is that she's a maid who's getting this job at this ritzy hotel, but what they don't tell everybody that one day a year the ritzy hotel is just filled with people, and they have to the reason that it's so elaborate and full of money and everybody loves it and so successful is because one day a year they do a human sacrifice and it appeases the demons that make this place cool.
Okay.
And so this one day they lock it down and everybody in there is trying to kill the human. They call it the offering.
Yeah.
And so to get people to come in, they hire a new maid that's Zazie Beetz. And what they don't tell you is she's fucking badass. And I mean, I just saw the trailer before Crime 101.
Okay.
And it's clearly a horror movie. There's, it's tongue in cheek, and those things I can take, right?
Yeah.
Because there's guys in big robes, and they've got dripping bloody knives. And they've just killed somebody, except Zazie Beetz in like a tight softball 3/4 length shirt and fucking girl athletic shorts, and her crazy hair is just fucking murdering all these people who are trying to kill her.
Yeah.
in the most hilarious ways possible. So like, I don't mind gore. Like I just watched Wrecking Crew with Batista and Jason Momoa. Have you seen that yet? Ah, dude, you'll love it. But there's a bit where, hey, there's ninjas on bikes with guns, and they have this crazy fight on the highway, and Morena Baccarin from Firefly, she's Momoa's girlfriend, and she ends up driving the car, and she basically slams one of these ninja motorcycle guys against a cement barrier, but he's trapped in there with his bike, and they're like crushing him, and he's like, and he's trying to kill him. He's got a gun, he's pointing in the car, but he can't do anything because he's getting crushed. And Bautista like leans over from the back seat and grabs the guy's arm like this that's in there and yanks it off. Like, but not just like pop, like in a cartoon. It's like, oh, there's the blood and there's the sinews and there's the stuff, and man, that's a really elaborate prop, but like that stunt is fucking badass. That guy, are they really killing somebody? Like that arm is fake, but like, what's going on with that guy getting crushed by the car against the cement at like 75 miles an hour? Anyway, that stuff I don't care at all, but like, you know, the kind of violence and stuff in this was just not like, I was like, I needed to be cartoonish violence.
Right.
Or I'll take straight up violence if it's in service of something hilarious.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, that guy lost his head in the most hilarious way possible.
Yeah.
I'll recommend that movie all day long because you know you're getting. But just going, oh no, American Psycho, where like everything is bleak and shitty and there's clearly something wrong with Christian Bale. No thanks.
No, there's actually some humor in American Psycho.
Okay. You've seen, I don't know, what's that character's name? Patrick something.
The character?
Yeah.
Patrick Bateman?
Bateman. Yeah, Patrick Bateman. I see on the prop sites his business cards are all over the place.
Oh yeah.
But you know, whatever. All right, what are we watching next week, man?
Let's see.
Something with some pizzazz, I hope.
Some pizzazz.
Look at your list. What do you got?
I'm looking it up.
Are you really? You didn't tell us what you had for dinner.
I haven't eaten yet. I literally got home 5 minutes before this started, so I was like trying to get the computer up, and then yeah, it was a long day at work. Plus, I'm dealing with shenanigans with paying a Random House, trying to get this credit back. And then what do? They put the credit on the wrong card.
Oh my god!
So now I got to figure out how I'm going to get the money back to them so they can put it back on the correct card.
Oh dear,
big mess.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Let's see here. Pizzazz. Should we watch like a Nicolas Cage movie?
I just watched. Didn't we just watch Drive Angry?
We just watched. Well, I mean, how long ago was that?
That was like, how long ago was that? We've only done this about, I don't know, 10, 20 times. So, like, let's try not to repeat. If you want to repeat guys all the time, let's just watch every Harrison Ford movie ever. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Although Nicolas Cage or Michael Caine, like, you have to stay away if you're, you know, they have hundreds of movies between the two of them.
It's true, but I'm trying to see what I have available on my list.
Well, maybe we should do
Blue
this
Thunder?
later.
Blue
What's
Thunder?
That? Yeah, let's
Blue
do
Thunder.
I can do Blue Thunder.
Yeah,
I love Roy Scheider. Yeah, Blue Thunder. Let's write that down. I haven't seen Blue Thunder in a million years, so it will be as if I am getting to it for the first time.
Yeah, because I know you don't want to watch a Christopher Nolan movie.
Which one?
I haven't seen Tenet.
Well, Tenet might be funny just to hear what you say about it. You know, do Tenet? I'll do Tenet.
You'll do Tenet?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to Tenet. Tenet's funny because talking about movies that don't make a lick of sense. They think they do. Somebody will tell you it does. They're wrong.
Nolan just trying to outdo his Inception.
Well, I'll tell you why that would never happen and couldn't happen. Because it's the same thing why when a band comes out and with their first album and everybody loves it and because it's incredible. And then they're like, where's the second album? And then that's a trope, the disappointing sophomore effort.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's because they spent fucking 15 years on that first album. And it's perfect.
Yeah.
But now they have 6 months to do another one to strike while the iron's hot and get some of that money. And there's no way an album you do in 6 months or a year is going to be like the one you slaved over for 15 years.
It's true.
And that's Inception. He and his brother, that screenplay is a Swiss watch.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong in that movie. I hate Christopher Nolan and I hate Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, I don't respond to them as an audience member, right?
Yeah.
And that movie immediately became one of my top 5 movies ever. Like, so think about that. Like, and that would still be true if it was a cartoon, because that story is crazy good. And so I've seen it a lot, and you've seen it, right?
Oh yeah, I saw Inception in theaters. Yeah,
you know the conceit that like you have there's 5 layers of dream, but time works different.
Yeah.
So like the lowest level is the longest dream, right? Mm-hmm. And they say in between like what the math is, like this level's twice or this one's. They say the math, and in the film they edit it so that is all correct. And I figured it out on the bit where the car's going over the bridge.
Yeah.
And they have time to figure out what's going on because they're in like 3 dream levels.
Right.
And so they're trying to save themselves. All of that lines up to the rules that they said earlier in the screenplay.
Yeah.
And that's chef's kiss.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
But that's the kind of thing that you just, when you're writing and you got to get this out because you have to meet the theatrical release date of May 22nd or whatever.
Yeah.
That's shit that you're like, well, let's just this is roughly half as long and that roughly 3 times as long. Let's just go with it. You know,
yeah.
But the other one, you can have a stopwatch and go, wow, that was a good one, guys. Oh shit. Yeah. Too. You know what I mean?
From behind the scenes, from how I hear Nolan directs films, he's very, very like, he's very structured. He's very structured. He's like, I know what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. Bam, 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 done. Next, you know? And so I think like they've complimented like how efficient he is. And that, you know, when you're there, like, let's do the scene, and you follow his instructions, you listen to him. Even Gary Oldman, he said he got 1 note from Nolan in a scene, and he loves Nolan because he's just like, he's such a good director because he's like, he got me to do what I needed to do, and his note, the way he approached me and told me the note on what to do in that scene, it made the scene tremendously better. It brought out the performance I needed to do, you know. So like the way they compliment him, you know, it's like there's that, and then I don't know if you know what's his name. He's going to be in the Supergirl movie. He's playing Supergirl's father, David Krumholtz.
Okay.
He talked about.
I know him from Numbers, but I'm like, he's Supergirl's dad. That's hilarious.
Yeah, in the new Supergirl movie, he's playing Supergirl's dad. So he was in the Christopher Nolan film. He was in Oppenheimer. And what I love about David Krumholtz is he has all these like funny stories that just makes himself seem bad, you know? So he said that he was doing a scene with Robert Downey Jr. and he's like, I needed to fart. And he's like, I couldn't do it right next to Robert Downey Jr. so I moved myself away from the scene, because he's like, at this point, I'm not in the shot, so I don't need to be next to Robert. So he goes over to the corner and he lets one out like quietly, and then next to him, because he wasn't paying attention, but next to him was Christopher Nolan, and Christopher Nolan is like,
he's like
what are
farted right on his leg or something, right?
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, why are you here in the corner? And he's like, I had the fart. And he's like, you farted? Like, so like just hearing David Krumholtz, like his stories, like it's ridiculous.
Oh, I love that stuff. That's hilarious. Anything that you can humanize British people, I think that's great.
Oh yeah.
Look at the stuff I say, man. It's I'm just trying to make people laugh. And everybody yeah, I gotta stop doing that. That's total older brother thing.
Yeah.
Like I would make fun of one person to make everybody else laugh, but all that does is make one guy mad at you, And you do that enough, everybody gets mad at you. So I'm sorry, David Krumholtz and Christopher Nolan. You guys are all great.
No, they're great. They are.
You know who's never going to be mad at me? Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
He knows how I feel though.
Oh yeah.
I did that for my buddy Nancy Sen.
Yeah.
She loves.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. I mean, dude, he's great, man. Oh, we just watched Air America.
We did. I love that movie.
Yeah.
That's what I mean about movies with pizzazz.
What's that one movie that he did? No, not Flirting with Disaster.
Who?
Robert Downey Jr. He did the movie.
I don't know his career at all.
No.
No, I mean, he's
always
like around, but like
he was like a drug addict or whatever.
No, I mean I know about his life, but that's why I don't know his career. Right?
Okay.
Like, he gets more press for like falling asleep in his neighbor's kid's bedroom dressed as Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Than he does for like being with Marissa Tomei in some movie once.
Yeah.
Like all the movies he made from being, I mean, he's Robert Downey Jr. first of all, right?
Yeah.
So from like, what was his first movie? He was like 8, right? I mean, he wasn't a child actor, but he was in movies because of his dad. They'd pull him in. And then, but from when he was a teenager, like he was in Back to School, that Rodney Dangerfield movie.
Yep.
I think that's when I first started going, oh, who's that guy? That guy's funny.
Yeah. Weird Science.
Oh my God, he's in Weird Science? I don't even remember that.
He's one of the bullies.
Is he really? That's cool. Well deserved.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you who's in that. Because the
Pickup Artist, right?
What's that?
Pickup Artist? Like that's one of the John Hughes films, right?
Okay. You can name them all, and I'll go, yeah, still don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty much Sherlock Holmes and Iron Man, right? He did Dr. Dolittle, right? Then I start running out.
I didn't see that one.
Dr. Dolittle was actually, I liked it.
Yeah?
I liked it. That's because I'm not crazy like everyone else. Like, that's not real good. That's not what happened. Oh, fucking who cares?
Definitely one of his all-time best movies is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Agreed. We watch that every Christmas. That's a Christmas movie for us.
Yeah.
In fact, in the last 10 years, that's taken over Die Hard as our family Christmas movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's because Mimi actually really likes that one. So if Walker and I are fine and she likes it, we'll go to that every time.
Nice.
Because we make her watch a lot of dumb shit, and she's very cool about it.
Yeah.
So if she shows interest in something, we're like, oh, yeah, let's go. We're watching
I love to see Downey in a movie that's really, really well written. Just because, like, when you have, like, really good lines and, like, you add his performance with really good lines, it's fun. It's fun and funny.
Shane Black is great. That movie actually made Walker start paying attention to Shane Black's scripts.
Nice.
So that's cool. It's so funny, like, because I mean, I have my favorite screenwriters, and so I'd tell him like, "Hey, this is my guy. I love this," and we'd go through them all, and he's like, "Oh, I see why you like him." And then he starts getting his favorite guys, and then we ask Mimi, and she's like, "What?" Like, this is a job you can have. Your kid's going to school to do this. She's like, "I guess I like Aaron Sorkin a lot." and which is great. She does. It's just that she has tons of opinions. You have to remind her about it.
Right.
Like, she's just one of these people. Her favorite movie of all time, which is funny, is Hunt for Red October. You would never.
Oh, right. I remember you said
you would never guess that though by talking to her,
Yeah.
But then the thing is, she never remembers. She remembers lines from it. She remembers, like, it's Sean Connery and Alec Baldwin, but she's like, what's that called? It's called I Would Have Liked to Have Seen Montana, and it stars Sam O'Neill.
Yeah. I actually really liked Sam Neill in The Invisible Man. Memoirs of the Invisible Man.
Yeah, he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
I love that movie. People shit on that movie all the time, but I'm like, it's a fucking John Carpenter movie where Chevy Chase is invisible and his love interest is Daryl Hannah. Anybody who thinks that movie's bad needs to eat a dick.
Yeah. It was probably one of the last really good Chevy Chase movies.
That book is incredible too. It's because it's exactly the plot of the movie. It's just not as funny. It's the same thing but just serious.
Yeah.
So it's like, I kind of want to see that movie. I mean, the Chevy Chase one's fine, and the trailer sold it to people. He said the invisible guy playing tennis. That was great, but like, that's not going on in the book. The book is like an ordinary man in an extraordinary circumstance who's trying not to turn into a secret agent. So that's the Sam Neill thing. He's not really a bad guy. He's trying to encourage him to become a secret agent and use his powers to help the government.
Yeah.
The guy's like, man, I just want to sit in the girls' locker room, Anyway, man, we got to call it. I'm super hungry. I got to go.
Yeah. Okay.
I got to get going. And so you made me talk about Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale the whole time. And so we're going to do Tenet, huh? Okay, let's do it. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, long overdue, man. I mean, I try to watch like every Christopher Nolan film. Can
I just give you one little small bit of advice, and you don't even have to.
Yeah.
You need to block off the 2 hours to watch it. There's no way you will understand what's happening in that movie if you watch it like 20 minutes at a time and start over.
Right.
It'll just, yeah. Never mind. You said okay. I'm just like, so my thing is fun. I was gonna keep going to like reassure you that I was being 100% serious, but I've done what I could do. If you don't take it seriously or things don't happen that way, that's what are you gonna do? But man, that movie, they say about Star Trek fans a lot. It's like, and Star Wars guys, I don't want to watch this because I don't want to have done the homework. I guess they say that for Marvel movies, dude, which is all fine, right? Because there's 37 Marvel movies. Do I need to know? That's a legit question. Do I need to know anything about Ant-Man to understand Black Widow or whatever, right?
Right.
That's a legitimate question from a regular person. But it's really rare that a single movie comes out that's unattached to anything else. It's just a standalone movie where you're like, the only way to understand this movie is to watch it 17 to 19 times.
Yeah.
And with a clipboard with lots of paper so you can draw little diagrams of what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that this is why I don't like Nolan is because he fucks with sound. And that's bad enough as it is because each movie theater has different acoustics.
Yeah.
But he does that shit on purpose to make you pay attention.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I paid $15. I'm paying attention, right? I want value, and not being able to understand what people say because you think it's cooler to have a vibe is just frustrating your customers and not making a cool thing. And I don't like it. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So Tenet is an entire movie of that.
I figured. I've heard, like, you mentioned sound. I remember people talking about the not issues, but like stuff that was going on with sound
issues.
Yeah. And so to me, like Tarantino, it's like one of those like I want to sit down, I want to watch the whole thing in one showing. I don't want to watch it in pieces. So yeah, that's my whole hope and goal is.
It's just going to be important for Tenet. You'll see. You'll
Yeah.
watch the first 20 minutes and go, Larry was right. Where's my notebook? There's no gel in this pen. I got to start writing notes. Just get yourself one of those big easels and some erasable markers and
I just hope the whole time I'm not sitting there thinking like I can't stand Robert Pattinson.
Well, yeah, he's the one good thing in this.
Yeah.
Actors that bother you don't bother you in this because everybody's got shit on their heads. Everybody's wearing equipment all the time because there's a lot of. I don't think the actor's really there.
Yeah.
I think this is one of his cadre of stuntmen that's going on,
Oh, right.
So yeah. Anyway. Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm going to kick off a little early. I myself had a long day keeping track of what's going on here.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm running the house by myself.
Let me go ahead and
we got 3.5 inches of
to
rain.
watch Hostiles.
What did take you so long? All right, thanks everybody. Thanks, Timmy. I bet Chris was here, even though nobody said anything. And congrats to Chris Sagwisig. We have to say his name correctly when something cool happened. He got his 25-year pin from the California governmental judicial thing that he works for. He's worked there for 25 years. That's pretty cool.
That's impressive, man. That's really great.
The governor loves him.
Yeah.
Right. What did take you so long? Someday you'll have an answer. You won't just do the cash raise and you'll be like, hey, what took me so long to watch Hostiles? I just found out about it.
We'll do a whole separate show about why did it take you so long? Give me the answer.
It's like a clip show.
Yeah, it'll be like a 5-minute show.
All right, Randall. Thanks, man. As always, a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
And yeah, Hostiles, great movie. Don't watch it.
It's the great movie you don't want to watch.